I don't know if you're the same as me, but in the summer, it's almost impossible to have a good hair day. Well, Conair, one of the most recognized, most respected brands when it comes to beauty, is here with the most amazing hot roller set. Hot roller sets are iconic. Women that know hot roller sets know how much bouncier your hair is, how much easier it is than a curling iron or any other heat tool, how your hair seems to lock in that style for hours and hours. You look like you left a salon every time you do a hot set. And today, you're getting the Infiniti Pro at a half off price. So half off sale right when we need it most, when we need the most help for summer. 583459 is your item number. To tell us all about it is our guest. Her name is Shawn Diddy. She's actually a wellness expert, a beauty reporter, and she brings us this set where you're getting 8 of them, Shawn, plus all the clips. The bag actually is the base, the heating unit. I mean, talk about convenience, even when you're traveling on the go on your summer trips.
Absolutely, and you look at these before and afters. This gives you about 20 minutes back in your life every morning. Here's your before, very straight. You watch me just pop out those last 2 rollers. Gorgeous finish. But while she had these rollers sitting in her hair for 20 minutes, she was doing her makeup. She was drinking her coffee. She could have been talking on the phone. She could have been taking care of kids, driving to work.
Answering emails.
Exactly.
Right?
20 minutes back in your life, and you leave with great looking hair.
Oh my gosh. Look at the before, look at the after. Of course, Angela is gorgeous. She always is. But take a look. Her hair looks flat. You know, it looks, you know, just lifeless because it's just laying there. And with the summer humidity and the heat, imagine even worse, right? What happens to our hair? Look at the bounce. Look at how flirty, how sexy, how beautiful, how romantic. It's like everything we want our hair to be.
And actually, it may look a little more shiny. I'm going to walk around behind her and go on the other side. The reason that this looks just a little bit more shiny, more than likely, is this is the latest technology in hot rollers. So not only do you have what you knew 20, maybe even 30, some of us years ago in hot rollers, but this is longer, so you're getting 4 inches of hot roller here, but you're also getting tourmaline technology and ceramic technology, meaning even heat. But the reason that this looks a little bit more shiny is this roller itself actually has that velour finish, that flocked finish, so it holds the hair in. If you look here at the end, this is how you hook it in, and it'll actually heat up here. So you'll put metal to metal, just snap it in. And then finally, I'm going to roll it into her hair for a second. When we lock this in and we put that clip in, which is made for the roller, when it sits in there, that tourmaline technology allows it to heat up the hair cuticle. It locks in the natural moisture of the hair, meaning not only does that curl last longer, but it's got a little bit more shine.
Now, I know there's no such thing as a gentle heat on the hair, but I like to think that hot rollers are gentler heat on the hair. And I'm just gonna say, because we know that heat could be damaging to hair, but you know, much better than putting the hot curling iron in, because a lot of us don't know how long to hold it in. We don't know, do we turn backwards? Do we turn forwards? Do you burn your forehead? You know, I think that this is goof-proof because most women can put rollers in their hair, whereas a lot of women don't feel comfortable with a curling iron.
Right, and we have Jamie next to us, by the way, and she's going to be putting them in and out on her own. I'm showing you, this is the conical roller. You'll notice it's actually 3/4 of an inch at the top, 1 1/4 inch at the end. So you're getting 4 inches of roller, but also you can catch those little wispies here. And just like Leslie said, this has even heat distribution. You think of ceramic in our pans, so our food doesn't burn. This is ceramic in your roller. So yes, we always suggest you use a little heat protectant spray, but then this is going to be even heating, as healthy as you can get.
As healthy as you can get. Now, take a look here because you're gonna get both of these. You're gonna get 4 of the conical and 4 of the regular rollers. Notice that they are longer than most rollers you've ever seen. So you put more hair in each one, and you're getting really a mix of curls instead of the same straight curl. Because when you have curly hair, those of you that have curly hair, God bless you. I mean, you always want what you don't have, right? You know, when you have real, natural, authentic curls, they're not all uniform, you know? So if you want that beachy, tussle, bouncy, just left the salon look, this is the way you do it. Now, tips and tricks. Tell me, because I learned from a makeup artist once that you set the curlers the way you want them to fall, right? The hair.
Yes. And it's also kind of the way you take them out.
Okay.
And what I did just now, we want this to come back away from her face. Now, one thing about these clips, they're actually made for the roller. For people like me, I have a lot of hair, but it's a finer texture. I took the clip here further because sometimes they'll slide out of my hair. So if you get these and you feel like they're sliding a little bit, hook that clip down underneath, or you can even back comb a little bit there so it gives it a little something to hold on to. Another little trick might be to roll your second roller below and then hook one clip into the other, and that'll just help them. Now again, Angela's hair holds these beautifully. Mine, I have that slinky hair, so I sometimes will hook them one into the other. So I'm gonna hook this little bottom one right into the next roller here.
Oh, I see.
So that kind of will make them hold on to each other and stay in there.
Right, because some people have very thick hair. God bless you too. I mean, lucky if you have that thick hair. And so you might feel like the rollers are kind of sliding off because they are silky. They're not meant to be tugging or snagging on the hair with that flock texture. So if you do feel that they're sliding off, because on some of the reviews we heard people saying they're kind of falling down. How do I do it? You could interlock the lengths, of course. At $19.99, you can't get a salon blowout for $19.99. You can't buy a curling iron for $19.99. Your time is worth more than $19.99 because we're going to get 20 minutes back in our lives, right? If you're on a good day, you take 20 minutes to style your hair. But think about it. This is half price off, right on time for when we need good hair, because summer's hard.
It is.
You do all this stuff to your hair and then you walk out and the second you're out, you're like, what happened to my hair? It's like,
you know, even the ponytail, and I'm gonna do this a little earlier than we usually do. I know, Jamie, we hold your big wow for a little bit, but this falls in right here. If you have been throwing the hair in the ponytail and it looks just kind of blah, it's a ponytail, put hot rollers in first. Jamie, literally, you're watching her live on TV, boom, ponytail. But this isn't the, oh, I'm going to the gym ponytail. This is an, I could go to a black tie event.
oh my gosh, how pretty.
That's all she did was throw a hairband in. But because she's got curl there, and I think we even did it before of you straight, right? She could put a couple of pins in there. Actually, look who has pins.
Look at you.
I could pin a couple even up like this.
So cool.
So if you're doing black tie, you could cover all of this up.
Right.
She could go to a black tie event.
So you cover the rubber band. Yeah. And you know, haven't you ever always wondered how some women have the bounciest hair? You're like, what did they spend an hour blow drying their hair? Like, you wonder. A lot of women, this is their secret. I know my niece Giselle, hi G, if you're watching, she's got the most gorgeous hair. Do you know that her grandmother had beautiful hair as well? And her grandmother used to use hot roller sets. And so Giselle, by definition, just learned from her grandma, her beauty tricks the way we do, started using hot roller sets. She always has the most beautiful hair. And you're like, how do you, this is the reason women have been using hot rollers, what, is it the 50s, the 60s?
Well, Conair has been around for decades.
Yeah.
And if you look at, I started back in the pageant world, and the hot rollers have always been a trick for us, but I also do hair for weddings and for commercials from time to time. And if you look, this is something we do a lot for weddings, or we'll do this for proms, those events. That's one hairpin. And because we put the hot rollers in, it's giving us a little bit of lift. I'm not having to tease her hair or anything. Now I could, but we literally can put that second pin in.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful.
That's a $75 hairdo, my friends.
That's right.
That's it. And you own everything you need to do this. Well, maybe you'll need one hairpin, two hairpins.
Yeah. So remember, 8 of the rollers coming your way, 4 conical, 4 straight, the 8 roller clips, the heated travel pouch. Now, clearly, Sean, if you have really short hair, this is not a purchce for you.
Right. As
Who can
long
use
as
this?
your hair will fit around it. So, Leslie, you're perfect.
Okay.
Because,
good.
see, you're perfect.
Thank
Just
you.
wanted you to know.
You're sweet.
If you have hair the length about Leslie's, this is great because you could roll straight back. So you can grab here and you can add a little bit of boof here. So you'll just come into the bang and roll I have a little bit of hairspray in my hair, but you'll roll this way. So if you're looking for lift and a bang, if your bang is about, 3 inches long or longer, this is going to work.
Okay.
Same thing, length all around the head. If you have about this long of hair.
So medium to long, right, is where we'd go. If you got a little pixie cut, might not work on these hairs, but if you have it longer on top, you can definitely add that life to the hair. But there's something about the curl, it seems to last longer than a curling iron curl. I don't know if it's because the heat is a little gentler or it's not touching like the metal on the hair. Tip you told me, you said make sure you hear the snap when you snap them into the case as well, right?
And
you
they
pop those
actually
in.
heat better if the case is zipped closed.
Okay.
And these are dual voltage. So if you are going on a cruise, you're going to another country, maybe you're giving these to a granddaughter or somebody who's traveling for college, as long as they have that adapter wherever they get, these will work. And notice she's painting her nails.
I love it.
So she's letting her hair curl. And we talked about these setting and lasting longer. They really do last longer because with a curling iron, if we put that kind of heat on our hair for 20 minutes,
and there are some
probably
people that
happen.
just aren't good with a curling iron. You know, like my sister Marlene, I swear the only reason I've learned is because I've been doing this for so many years. But my sister Marlene, I have seen the burn marks on her forehead. And I'm like, really, Marlene? Like, again? So you know what? Some women are not comfortable with hair tools, and that's fine. What's nice is that this is another option. There's a reason women have counted on hot roller sets for years and years. Look at the bounce, look at the shine, look at the curl. It's not a tight curl, it's a loose, gorgeous, sexy, romantic curl. 583459 is your item number, but I love the idea of going from, yeah, it's fine, she's got great hair, to, oh my gosh, she's got such beautiful hair. She's got the hair in the magazine. She's got the hair that, you know, those lingerie models wear. She's got the hair that, right?
This is how they get that hair. They get it with hot rollers. Have you looked at all of those behind the scenes videos? They're using hot rollers.
Yeah.
Jamie's been doing it all by herself. You don't have to be a stylist. These are easy.
Yeah, half off sale, which is really nice. This is normally $39.99, which is a great deal, because even at that price, I think you'd be hard pressed to find a really great blowout salon that will charge you, you know, you're still in the $30 range for a blowout. So think about how much we spend on our money. Think about how much we spend on our hair color. Think about all our hair concerns. Do you leave the house are you cutting your hair really short because you're saying, I just don't know how to style my hair. I don't know what to do with it, and I'm just gonna cut it off. You know, give this a shot. This is an easy way to do your hair, to get the bounce, to get that look of life in the hair. The curl, there's no scientific proof of this, but I swear it lasts longer than a curling iron curl.
Well, I think you're right. And part of that reason is, again, the heat penetrates into the shaft. We've had Jamie. Jamie, I know you've got some things going on later. What have we had? You said 48 hours sometimes this will last? Yeah. Two days, she gets this to last.
It's beautiful.
And if you already have a little bit of curl to your hair and you feel like it's a little messy looking, this is a great way to make that hair look perfect.
Oh, we got 4 minutes left. This is very popular. Would you put some in again? Just show, you know, where maybe I'd place it, because of course you only get 8. So it's not like you're gonna have a head full of rollers. You're getting 8, so you might wanna be strategic about where you place, right?
Or you might wanna get 2 sets. Because at
I like
this
great
value, from time to time, so my daughter has really long hair and she has a lot of hair. Angela, we could do 2 full sets here. And let me show you something. So for instance, up here on the top, if you really wanted to add some height here, you would actually, we could start here and roll. So we push down on the hair a little bit, because notice how I'm kind of back combing this just a little bit with that finish on the roller, and wrap the rest of the hair from there rather than starting at the end. So then most
so you
of
get
the
height at the root.
Right.
Smart.
And then again, hooking this in, each one has its own little special clip. So the regular conical roller has a clip like that. I'm going to show you this one is thinner on one end than the other. The clip's made just for it. And here's where we'll use that. So if you have those little wispies, you have some bangs, or you want this great wrap around the face look, then use this conical roller.
Okay, what a great idea. Look, so many of you on the line right now at half off sale on Conair. And here's what's funny. You know, Conair is always in the best of lists. You know, they really always are. You know, when you're thinking affordability, when you're thinking reputation, when you're thinking a company that's been in the beauty industry for so long, they're always in the top lists. And so if you're looking for a very affordable hot roller set, a set that really has all the bells and whistles, from the texture on the rollers so your hair doesn't snag, so you get even heating. Look at the length of these so that you actually get to wrap more hair, which is why you don't need as many. I mean, they've really thought of everything. The travel case is the actual heating base. So once you hear the snap, and you do have to hear the snap, right? So let me hear. Let me hear it.
Yep, just kind of
Pop
a
it
little
in.
soft pop. And I'm going to turn it toward the camera.
Okay.
You can see right in here, I'll pull it out. There's a little metal.
Metal to metal, you said.
Put it in, you just kind of feel for it, and then click. There it is, and then it's going to warm in. And by the way, this actually has something, so the cord stays, the clip stays, you never lose anything. And like you said, double the length. You're used to 2-inch rollers, you get 4-inch rollers. But at this price, if you want 2 sets,
I know.
go for 2.
You know, last time I presented this, I told you I was gonna order it, and I didn't get to order it because I walk off and I forget, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, and now today it's half off.
And maybe your sister needs it too.
Well, somebody needs to take that curling iron from poor Mar, and she's getting neck burns. She's just, but that's a lot of, look, a lot of women don't feel comfortable with hot hair tools. A lot of women don't even feel comfortable with a blow dryer because sometimes the blow dryers are too heavy.
Well, when we get to
how do we
certain
style our
point,
hair? This is a solution.
It takes a lot for that poor arm to hold that up there. You don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to spend even 5 minutes holding that curling iron. Just roll them up, let them go. Enjoy your day.
This is $19.99 on a summer price. That is half off sale today. Remember, you're getting everything included. Yes, you're getting 8. If you think you need more at this price, get another set. You got nothing to lose, everything to gain. Of course, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you try them and you're saying, look, I just don't know how to do this. There are tons of videos I know on social media because I looked at them. You know, these types of curls have never left. They call them the retro curls. They call them, you know, the 1950s. You know, there's a reason women have trusted their hair to a hot set for years and years and years. It's one of the easiest ways to get that look of managed hair, that look of shiny hair, bouncy hair. I love a good set. I'm a hopeless romantic. I think there's something about them. Just, you know, I would say once you put them in, maybe just finish off with a little product, right? A little, you know, something on the ends to just make it all come together.
And always a good setting spray is a good idea at the beginning. So when you're putting the roller in, so you'll take it at the beginning. So where I am right here, I would take a little setting spray. You can buy it, any one that you like. There are a lot of great products out there. It's a heat protectant usually included with something that helps to curl. Spray it here. Roll it up, very simple. And remember, this is the latest technology in hot rollers. So you're getting that tourmaline heat, you're getting the infrared heat, you're getting that ceramic even heat distribution, and you're getting ease.
I know.
It's just easy.
And I love that you say technology because, you know, you're like, they're rollers. Like, what technology? But there is, and there's a difference. Just like your flat irons and your curling irons, some of them are really cheap and very bad for your hair. Same thing with the hot curlers. So there is technology here. You know, same as our cookware, we have ceramic, we've got tourmaline. Why do we do that? They love the nonstick, they love the even heat conductivity. Same thing in your rollers. I think you're really gonna love the mix of curls you're gonna get from this, because remember, they're not the same roller. You're gonna get the straights, and you're also gonna get the cone shaped. You see that? How they're just different, which makes it look more natural, like more authentic curls.
And you'll see I rolled this one toward her face.
Yeah.
And we rolled these away from the face. So it's, again, what Leslie said, the way you put them in, the way you take them out, that's which way the curls go, and it's all up to you.
Oh, I love these, and I love the price. 583459 is your item number. I wish we could do like a time lapse to see how long these curls actually last, because if your hair lasts in this Florida weather, we have like cracked that nut. Like, we have really figured something really good out, but look at that. You can go from straight, lifeless, you know, flat hair to bouncy, shiny hair that looks like you just left the salon. People are gonna say,
how does she afford a salon visit so often? Like, what is she doing? And nobody has to know, or you can share the good news. 583-459 is your item number. Thank you, Sean. It's so good to see you.
Thank you to our
Angela.
beautiful girls.
And thank you, Miss Jamie. So good to see you guys. 583-459 is your item number. Enjoy that half off sale. Coming up next hour, if you'll stay with me,